Yo, what's going on guys, it's Cynical, and today for you guys I'm bringing you a Kingdom Hearts discussion video. Today we're actually going to be talking about the future of Kingdom Hearts, and exactly how long will the Kingdom Hearts franchise last, exactly where it possibly might go to after Kingdom Hearts 3. I thought this would be a kind of interesting video to just sort of talk about, especially as of right now, just due to the fact that we don't exactly know what's actually going to happen at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 and exactly where the series is going to go forward from after that game. And I suppose you could say that it makes more sense to actually talk about this when we actually receive KH3 and we know the ending, but I feel as if it's more actually kind of interesting to talk about it prior to the game releasing to sort of brainstorm. So I thought I'd bring up this interesting message right here, which is actually the quote-unquote special message out of the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix art book. And as you guys should probably know, in most of the art books that are included for the Kingdom Hearts special editions, they usually include a little special message from Tetsuya Nomura himself. And I felt as if this message that he left in the 1.5 art book was fairly interesting, so let's read upon it. He said, "The Kingdom Hearts series would not have lasted this long without the incredible support from you, the fans. In response to your passion towards the Kingdom Hearts series, I will continue to create something you can all enjoy playing for the next several decades." Several freaking decades. Now, it's kind of a little bit unclear as to whether he means several decades in terms of the Kingdom Hearts series, or just several decades in general for basic video game design, whether it be for Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, or something else, a new IP. But with it connecting, with this little Kingdom Hearts sentence right here, it does lead me to believe that Kingdom Hearts will most likely be around for quite a long time. If we look at it, Kingdom Hearts appears to be a permanent franchise for Square Enix. It's one of their most popular franchises that they've made alongside of Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy. So it would be pretty silly to just drop Kingdom Hearts, and I honestly feel as if after Kingdom Hearts 3 releases, the popularity around the game and the success for the franchise itself is probably going to skyrocket, considering the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 is really the first fully fledged Kingdom Hearts game that is on the next generation of consoles. Of course, it's going to be including so many new Disney properties, which is going to be, attracting a lot of people and getting their interest into the series itself. Another thing to also bring up is the fact that around the time of Kingdom Hearts 3's initial reveal back in 2013, there were quite a few different interviews with Tetsuya Nomura, and he actually went ahead and said that Sora will continue to be the main protagonist after Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, of course, things are, subject to change, and his ideas that he perhaps said, a few years ago could be different to this very day. So I wouldn't exactly take that as, yes, it's confirmed that Sora will be the main protagonist after KH3, even though he said it, because, things can change. In terms of what's actually going to be happening after Kingdom Hearts 3, like I said, it's really hard to picture just due to the fact that we don't actually know what the ending is. There's several different ways that Kingdom Hearts 3 could end. Xehanort could be destroyed, but perhaps maybe a fragment of his heart could escape and possess somebody else. Perhaps maybe Xigbar might actually end up overthrowing Xehanort, and of course in the process Xehanort ends up dying, but somehow Xigbar ends up siphoning all of Xehanort's power. Maybe one of the Seekers of Darkness actually ends up taking Kingdom Hearts for themselves. I mean, honestly, who really knows? To be fair though, I really do hope that all of the villains that we currently know of who, are sided with Xehanort as of right now, hopefully they do get overthrown and destroyed, because, I mean, we have been dealing with all of these villains for honestly such the longest time, and it would be cool for the next saga of Kingdom Hearts to introduce somebody new who we don't exactly know of. Perhaps maybe this new villain might actually get introduced in Kingdom Hearts 3, but only very briefly, perhaps in a sort of cutscene towards the end of the game, or maybe even as a secret boss once you've actually finished Kingdom Hearts 3. I actually like this direction a lot, because this is something that has been apparent within the Kingdom Hearts games for quite some time. Usually the secret bonus boss is usually a hint to what the next villain will be later on in the series, and I really do like that idea. Of course, for example, in Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, there was a new boss added called Unknown, who you verse in Hollow Bastion. At the time, we didn't exactly know who this guy was in the black robes, but of course later on as we play Kingdom Hearts 2 and stuff, we then, of course, realized that that unknown figure who is in Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix was, of course, Xemnas. My hopes is that Sora definitely will be the main protagonist for the future of Kingdom Hearts, though I think Sora makes Kingdom Hearts quite a bit. Games like Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts Key or Unchained Key, where you don't exactly play as Sora, I mean, they're fine because they're there to strengthen the story of the actual game, and you know, from time to time it is actually kind of nice not to play as Sora, but when it comes down to it, Sora really is the heart and soul of Kingdom Hearts. Of course, that's just my opinion, because I like him so much. Honestly speaking, it would be very, very sad to see Square Enix kind of starting a new direction with Kingdom Hearts, introducing a bunch of new good characters with a new protagonist, with new villains, and it won't really have some sort of a connection to the older Kingdom Hearts games. I wouldn't really like that to happen. Another interesting thing is, in terms of the villains, I suppose they've always been centered around darkness, and I think this is a theme for not only video games, but movies alike, as well as animes. Darkness is always portrayed as the bad thing. Like, if that person has darkness, then they're bad, and they use darkness to, of course, make themselves stronger and do bad things. I mean, darkness, it has the stereotype of sort of a bad and evil person. I think an interesting twist would be to have a villain who is completely centered towards light, like an anti-purifier or something, and who only uses light and only light to, of course, banish off darkness. And as you guys should probably know, in Kingdom Hearts, it's made very clear that worlds need an equal balance of both light and darkness to, of course, remain stable. It would, of course, be interesting to actually have a villain who does not believe in that, and that all worlds need to be, you know, purified in light and only light, and of course extinguish the darkness. Of course, this would be a problem because, like I just said, all worlds need to have a stable balance of both light and dark. These are just a few ideas thrown onto the table, and I'm sure that we're actually going to get a better picture of where the series and franchise will, of course, end up heading after Kingdom Hearts 3 finishes. But in terms of Tetsuya Nomura's little message, it is kind of good to see that Kingdom Hearts does have hope to stick around as a sort of permanent video game franchise for quite some time. Several decades sounds like ages, not just a couple decades, but several decades is pretty intense. So I think that's a great thing. However guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I thought I would do this because it is a very interesting topic. Tell me guys, where do you think Kingdom Hearts will be heading after Kingdom Hearts 3, and how long do you think Kingdom Hearts will be a franchise for? Let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.